5 files, 1 package, let's write them in order, I'll explain every line, as I type it. An interface, a pure contract. No fields, no constructor, just behavior, 2 abstract methods. No body, no public abstract, that's implicit, any class that implements this interface must provide both, a default method, provided for free to every implementer. It can call the abstract methods above because at runtime the concrete class will have filled them in. Static interface method, called on the interface itself, no object needed, Adoptable.getAdoption policy. Abstract class, can't be instantiated directly, only subclassed, implements comparable so our animals have a natural sort order, ID and breed are final, written once, never changed, name, age, vaccinated are mutable. All private, encapsulation, protected so only subclasses can call it. Commons langs is blank catches, null, empty, and whitespace in one call. Capitalize normalizes any casing, abstract methods, no body. Subclasses are forced to implement these or the compiler refuses to build. Compare to sorts by age. Equals and hashcode identify animals by ID, always override both together. To string delegates to get species, which only the concrete subclass knows, polymorphism at work. Inherits from animal, also implements adoptable, 1 class, 2 contracts, enum instead of raw strings, compile time safe, impossible to typo, super function must come first, delegates to animals validated constructor, dog only wires its own field fulfilling animals abstract contract. At override makes the compiler verify, we're actually overriding something, always use it. Fulfilling adoptable's contract. The rule, vaccinated and past beginner level. Logic lives close to the data it depends on. Extend the parents to string, don't replace it. T extends animal, T can be any animal subtype. The roster holds, whichever concrete type T turns out to be. Remove if takes a lambda, a predicate, and removes every element that matches. No loop needed. Returns optional instead of null, forces the caller to handle both, the found and not found cases. No more silent null pointer exceptions. Java 16 pattern matching inside the lambda, instance if adoptable add tests, the type and binds add in one expression. Anonymous animals that aren't adoptable are silently skipped. Method reference animal, get name as the comparator key. Grouping by groups, the stream into a map, species string to count, in one pipeline. Summary statistics, 1 pass, 5 numbers, count, min, max, sum, average, for each, animal, vaccinate, method reference as a consumer. Map to list, accepts any function, the caller decides the transformation, unmodifiable list exposes the roster read-only. The compiler infers ShelterManager. Still statically typed. Variable type is animal, runtime object is dog, polymorphism. Anonymous class, subclass is animal on the spot, no separate file. Does not implement adoptable, so it will be excluded from the adoption stream. Everything flows, admit, vaccinate, roster, sort, optional lookup, adoption, eligibility with pattern matching, species grouping, age stats, JSON snapshot, exception caught. 5 classes, every concept connected.